How's it going? So today I'm going to teach you how you can actually get leads on LinkedIn and generate a lot of revenue, get new clients through the door, that sort of thing. This applies to any sort of B2B sector, as LinkedIn is a B2B platform. And yeah, excited to get into this for you guys. So moving on to what are sort of things that we prioritize, right? So number one is having the brand up to scratch and on point and that sort of thing. So what that looks like is basically having a nice banner, right? I tend to prefer social proof as my form of showing lowering risk, perceived risk, that sort of thing, and just showing how credible we are. A lot of other people might like to keep it a bit more cleaner than that, maybe portray their offer. I think social proof is a really good one. So if you have loads of client names, that sort of thing, feel free to put it on your banner. Also, what the offer is. In terms of your headline, you want to call out specifically what your niche is. So here we've got commercial solar installers and looking to put them in front of businesses on a complete performance model. So back to the offer, and then just a bit of social proof again there to lower perceived risk. Going down here, obviously you have all of your videos, that sort of thing, which we'll go into. One thing that's quite interesting is recommendation section. So if you get loads of recommendations and give out loads of recommendations, people usually give them back to you as well. But doing that actually increases social proof. Once again, it's basically like having review. It literally is just reviews there. Also about section, so people can read a bit more about you and who you've helped, that sort of thing, and where they can contact you. So CTAs, that sort of thing. And yeah, that's basically it in terms of getting the brand up to scratch. After you've done that, you've got the base layer there. I'd say another thing in terms of social proof is just having a decent amount of connections, but you're always going to be trying to improve that anyway. So the next up is connecting with the most amount of people that you can every single Monday. So this resets every Monday, and what I like to do is I like to search up whatever niche you're looking at. So if you're looking for manufacturing, or engineering, so CNC engineering directors or director. That way you will be looking up directors or decision makers at specific firms. So if you're trying to target engineering firms, right, and get in touch with the directors of engineering firms, then what you can do is click connect, go second and third connection so that you're not directly connected with them. And you can go through, see, so engineering director, operations director, precision engineering and director, like all of these people are decision makers. So that's a little key tip, whatever industry you want to target. Searching up the name of the industry plus director, filtering by second and third, and then you're going to get all of those people. So send out all of your connections on a Monday. Keep doing this until it fully maxes out, and that's what I like to do. Be aware that it might put you in LinkedIn jail potentially, but you get that back anyway. So if that happens, then just sort of slow down a little bit, or spread it out across the week, something like that. So that's number two. Maxing out your connections. And then number three is messaging those people that you connect with and following up with them regularly. So a flow that I like to do is number one, asking for permission to send them a message, send them a pitch. Completely understand that you receive a lot of messages like this, and you get pitched all the time. So I don't want to waste your time, but if you do want to hear about how we can potentially help you, then feel free to send a thumbs up, something like that. Once you get the thumbs up, send them a little video sort of going over the offer, going over the social proof, and then from there asking them to send a thumbs up so that we can send a booking link, and then send a booking link from there. So that's a little flow that I like to use in terms of actually messaging them. And then the fourth priority here, which I actually forgot to add in, is posting content to generate inbound leads. Now, this is really important because once you're connecting with all these people, obviously you want to message them as well, right? But how you can get people start coming to you is by posting the content which is targeted to them. So, what's the sort of service you provide, right? Think about the service you provide. Think about the pain points of the companies that you work with, and what they might be trying to do, what they might be struggling with, what they're looking and trying to take action on improving, right? If you can convey the value in that sort of way to those sorts of people, then you're going to have them purchase from you and ask you for advice, and you can, give them your solution as a solution for their problems, basically. So giving out helpful content, which is actually going to help them solve the pain point themselves, of which you provide, creating content around that is going to be really useful in people coming to you. You can also share that to all of your connections as well, which is like a little bonus tip. But in terms of that, then that's pretty much it in terms of my little masterclass on generating leads. So number one is making sure that you have the branding on point and up to scratch. So in the headline, you're targeting the specific niche that you're looking for. Branding's up to scratch. So you got an about section, you got your link to your website, you got your banner with the social proof, that sort of thing, and people you've helped, and your offer. And then number two is connection with the maximum amount of people that you can per week. So that resets every Monday. Number three is messaging the people that you connect with and following up with them regularly. So it's not enough just to message them. You need to follow up with them. You can use the sort of sequence that I've come up with as well. And in terms of posting content, that's really, really key as well, because you're going to generate inbound leads, which are much higher quality. And you're also going to be able to reach new people who find your content interesting, and that will generate leads as well. So if you found this helpful, please drop me a little comment, drop me a message. Also, let me know your thoughts if there's any other sort of tips that you would add in there. But that was it from me today. Just wanted to give you guys some help on LinkedIn and how it's generated me, a fair bit of revenue. I get clients on a monthly basis from LinkedIn, so absolutely fine. If you have any questions around any of the sort of specifics, then feel free to shoot that over as well. But in the meantime, have a good rest of your day. Cheers.